Okay, so the poll is officially started. So welcome to the second week in January. Should I say the second week of the year? So this is our second meeting for the year. I think I'll try as much as possible to be counting the days of our meeting. So this is a second meeting for the year, second meeting for the year. And I was gonna cover what was it? How to use the Fibonacci for somebody. I remember instructing that very individual to be on the live session. I instructed that that person should be on the live session so that he or she sees me cover it. I'm going to quickly test him and see if he's going to join the live session. Okay, so I've tested the person. I don't know if he or she is going to join, but if he or she does, if he actually does join, I'm going to be covering. Then I'll jump onto my chats and cover what I intended to cover for the guy. He dropped a question. Now remember that even though we don't learn finish, you can always have questions that you would always send in. I want to always address those questions on these our live sessions. And yeah, another purpose of this very live session is market breakdown. It's called weekly market breakdown for a reason. And the reason is that when we come on this session, we just come and we just analyze the charts. We break down the charts and we talk about what we are expecting to see the market do. Okay. Now, I've always wanted to make our meetings all about the community. So I want it that whenever we come on a live session, you guys should be the ones to tell me, okay, please analyze this pair, analyze that pair, analyze your pair, so that the meetings are more about you guys. Okay. So it should be more about you guys and not about me. But majority of the time, nobody will send in anything. Nobody will tell me analyze this thing. So since nobody is saying anything, we can't always join this meeting and not have a plan. So what I'm just going to do is I'm going to share my charts now, and I'm just going to start from my GJ. I'm going to analyze my own pairs. Yeah, I'm going to analyze the pairs that me I trade, and when I'm done with that one, if anybody mentions any other one, then we can cover it. But if nobody mentions anything, we'll still be good. So I'm going to share my screen now. Window. Should I share the entire screen? I think I'll just share. Okay, so I'm sharing my trading view now. It should pop up in like maybe a minute or two. If it pops up on your end, let me know. I think it should have popped up on your end now. So, okay, so let me know if you see my screen. I believe you should be seeing my screen by now. So I'm just thank God for Google Meet. I'm able to see what you guys are seeing. So okay, let's really move on and talk about what we want to talk about today. So usually I don't know how you guys analyze the charts. Please don't look at this trade here. This is a trade I would have taken today, but I mismanaged my SL. So I got swept. My SL usually is 15 pips, but I mismanaged that. So as you can see, the trade should have been a nice TP, but I mismanaged it. So this trade ended as a loss and eventually went my way. So it's a painful one, but let's actually do what we came here for. So usually, if I don't know how you guys analyze the chart, but I will always start from the daily time frame. I don't intend trading it. I only come here to look for direction to understand what is happening with the market currently. And if we decide to ignore every single piece of price action here, if we decide to ignore all of that for now, you would be able to actually notice one thing. And that one thing being the fact that from here, we have been bullish on GBP JPY for a long while. All through 2023 to 2024, we've been bullish. Okay, coming into from 2023 to the half of 2024, GJ was just bullish. So this is the most major higher. This was the main low we can start working with. So we have low to the high to the low to the high, double bottom created here, and all the way up to this, and then finally this, and then we have this. Okay, then we have this, and from this point here, you notice that this price action here doesn't look very good. So price had to sweep all the way back down, taking out the liquidity in those lows here, the liquidity here, and here, and the final one is the one here. So price took out all of these liquidities, tapped into the fair value gap here, but I believe the one that pushed price back down is a smaller one here. There's a smaller fair value gap just in there, but that's by the way. This is another block here. The three candle here is another block, and as you can see, I think the 50% of that is what price is respecting exactly now. So now that we have swept the low, taking the liquidity here, here, and here, we can safely begin to push price back upwards. But that doesn't mean that the structure is still bullish. It's still looking bullish, but there is no guarantee that it will remain like that forever. So let's actually look at what's happening now. So from past price action, we can see that the daily has been bullish, and where we are currently, we can only see that after we swept that low here, we've created higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low type structure, and then we'll have a higher high here. Now, the first time when I saw this, the one thing I could notice is the fact that when we created this high, this low, this high created a low here, and then this high, and then we came back, swept it. So I was expecting that price should actually, like, all through December while I was trading this pair, I was expecting that price should like take out this high. But coming into this new year, I can see that we failed to take out the high. So right now, I'm expecting to see more of lower pricing on GJ. But like, as you should already know, we don't have control of the market. But left for me, I'm seeing lower pricings on GJ. Yeah, we didn't take out that major high, so we might just take out this major low. In the end, the two major zones we have to watch is the level here and the level here. These are the major zones on the daily time frame. Every other thing happening here is not set in stone yet. So that being said, with this understanding, what are we now expecting the markets to do? We don't have a particular direction. Price can push up from here or it can push down. But if we actually zoom in to this little bit of price action, you can tell that there is a fair value gap, a daily time frame fair value gap just in here, right? And there is another one just in here. These are the two fair value gaps on the daily time frame. Okay, this one is one that has the highest probability, but if price should come back up all the way from here, majority of the time it will just keep going up. Yeah, but I want to see price respect this level, this daily time frame level that we have here. I don't want it to come back here. It should respect this one and just start seeking downwards. Okay, and the day is ending, so I'm believing that tomorrow should be bearish. I don't have any control of the market, but I believe that tomorrow should be bearish. But obviously, if you look at the current time frame, you can see that this here we have bearish candles 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm not trying to say, oh, I'm going to buy tomorrow when I can clearly see bullish, bearish intentions. By tomorrow, I just want to come on and look for sales. Okay, so with this now, we can either look at the 4-hour, but for me, I'll be jumping to the 1 hour. And on the 1 hour, this is the level I'm looking at, as you can see. The only issue I have is that when we look at this from the scope of price action, We don't have any serious price action that has happened here. Yeah, though we still have this valid level here that has to be mitigated. But when I look at price action from here, I can begin to see this fair value gap here. And so my eye is beginning to, going towards let price come here before selling. Okay, but I'm not sure any of that will happen. The daily time frame fair value gap is just within this zone here. So I want to plot my fib. Yeah, that's it. So I'll be sure if we're in premium or discounts. The main reason is the discount. Yeah. So if price comes in here, it will be much more ideal for me, because once it gets to this zone here, we'll be in premium zone and then we can sell price back down. But if it's happening within this area, it won't be a premium area. So the trade won't really have a very huge, it won't really be very huge for me. I think if you actually rearrange your feed from here to here, because this is the last high, lower high, major lower high actually. If you rearrange it from here, then this fair value gap here becomes a valid area. But like I told you earlier, my main interest is this daily time frame fair value gap. My main interest is not to trade it, is to see how price reacts around it. If price holds out around it and gives me a pattern on the 5 minutes time frame, then I would trade it. But if it doesn't give me a pattern on the 5 minutes time frame, then I'm off of it. So what I look at on the daily time frame is just to see possible directions that can happen for the week. And usually you just want to observe what has happened in the last 5 days. Okay. Yeah, the last, or should I say the last, yeah, 5 days, or should I say the last 7 days should be enough. The last 7 days should be enough to tell you a it should give you an edge at understanding what the next candle can look like. Okay. Yeah. You don't need, I'm say this because of, I don't have any particular reason to say this, but I'm just going to say it because it just entered my mind. The easiest way to know what price is going to do is to just understand the concept of premium and discount. Okay. Those people that use your indicators, you always have those guys using your MAs, your RSI, and a whole lot of them. They will always be telling you about, oh, the market is oversold or the market is overbought. Those things left for me, I prefer seeing price from the area of premium pricing, discounted pricing. It's very, very understandable. If you understand that, you will never need an indicator all your life. The only indicator you need is the Fibonacci. That's the only indicator I only approve of. So the main thing I want to see is how price reacts on the daily. If I get a good reaction, then I can trade off of it. Okay. So for me on GJ, this is what I'm expecting. I'm expecting to see price to react here. Possibly considering the way price is reacting here, we might just react in here, then stab into this one. Like we can maybe weak into this area and then possibly we can then head downwards. So it can end up looking something like this. There is no set in stone. This is not like I'm telling you, oh, this was going to happen, but it's a possibility. So I'm just going, I saved a screenshot. Let's just see how it plays out. I'll be moving to the next chart. Next one is Euro USD, and Euro USD has been bearish, looking almost similar to Euro to GBP JPY, but is more bearish than even GBP JPY. As you see, price has just been selling downwards. So if you come here and you are looking for buys, you are just trying to see if you can catch a market that will buy. You're trying to catch a falling knife. I don't want to take that kind of risk. I want to be on the end of people selling this market. So left for me, all I'll be looking for is sales, sales, and sales. And though we didn't get any, I think I traded Euro USD today actually, and it was up in profits before coming to tag me out. Was it? I'm not sure I traded it. I think probably I traded good. I can't remember. But anyways, sorry about that. Let's get back to Euro USD. So now what I'm looking for is what? We have lower high, lower low. So what we're waiting for is for price to form a new lower high, basically. And if I should pull this in, price is already very close to my premium area. This blue line here, this is another way to use your GAN box. You can use it for premium and discounts. Everything in the blue zone is your premium. Everything down here is discount. So yeah, we're looking for discounted pricing, and we're already entering into the discount area. Another good thing about this particular market is the fact that we have this liquidity area to take out here, and extra good news is the fair value gap here. There is a mighty small one. It's looking very small, but it will still serve for me. Yeah, it will serve either it or the one here. One of them will serve. So what I'm looking at is seeing price take out this liquidity, tap into this fair value gap, and then we can see lower pricing. That's my um forecast. That's what they call it, right? A forecast. I'm trying to predict what can possibly happen in the future. So that's my forecast for this particular pair. For USD it has been consolidating like crazy. So I don't want to say I'm expecting this, I'm expecting that. Here on the 1 hour time frame, as you can see, price is looking bearish, but we've left a whole lot of liquidity here. This is what you call trend line liquidity. Your trend line traders would have entered buys here. So all of this here now becomes liquidity that price can now target. And for that, price could continue going lower. So this is one thing I'm seeing on the hourly. So by tomorrow, yeah, tomorrow is somewhere around here, 8 o'clock. By tomorrow, you should probably be able to enter sales off of this one. And you see somehow that correlates with what is happening on GBP JPY. We're expecting sales as well on GBP JPY, right? So the two of them will just match. Then the final man on the block is, our guy where we good, the betrayer, the one that knows how to disappoint you in dying minutes. That's the almighty good. Let's quickly look at gold. So daily, on the daily time frame, let me quickly clear out everything on my screen, all the drawing. I have a whole lot of drawings on it, so I'm going to quickly clear out all of it. Now if we look at gold is at a wonderful position, like on just like the other pairs it has been buying, so it's still super bearish. There has been no changes to it so far, so good. But the one thing that has happened on gold so far is the fact that we have taken out this low. Yeah, we have body closed below, about 1, 2, 3 candles closed below before we pushed up. Now after we pushed up, ever since we pushed up on gold, this proportion block here has just been holding out very fine. It hasn't allowed price to invalidate it. So far so good, but the area I've just been watching has been to see how price we I've been looking at it with this is how I've been seeing gold. I've been seeing this area as an area of liquidity that should have been taken out for price to tap into this fair value gap, which has happened in this blue candle here. This blue candle here tapped into the fair value gap level here very nicely. And then so now I'm looking at gold with the eye that it should become bearish. Okay, that's the eye I'm using to see gold, that it should become bearish. I'm not saying that it's set in stone that would happen, but I'm actually seeing it with the view that we have been very bullish. So there is a possibility that we might just see lower pricing, maybe to like down here, and then we can like build some more extra better structures. Then we can probably start taking price back up. But at least I think it's time for gold to correct downwards a little bit and engineer liquidity before going back up. That's just what I believe. Oh. So on the daily, when I continue looking at this, first I see that we have taken liquidity from this blue candle here. And after taking out that liquidity, we also moved it a step further by also taking out the low. So this will become our break of market structure. So if this daily candle for tomorrow, this is a daily candle for today. Now, on a usual, if you have traded just candlesticks before, even if you have not done it before, usually if you see this engulfing pattern like this, where one candle goes up and then next one engulfs it, the only way price can stay bullish is if the next candle engulfs it back up. I'm gonna try to turn that white. So if the next candle engulfs it back up, that's the only way this stays bullish. But if this guy closes bearish, then it presents a wonderful opportunity for you to actually take sales tomorrow. Okay, so depending on how this close, if it closes like this halfway in, if it closes halfway in like the way it is currently now, if it closes like this, what happens is that the next candle by tomorrow, don't go and see Nzube said, but I'm telling you what I know from my wealth of experience. The next candle, when it opens, is going to either push up completely, but if that candle pushes up to like here, and then starts going down, it's going to leave a wick, and then it's going to engulf this guy completely, and it's going to give you a pattern like this. Okay, it's going to leave a wick actually. They won't let me put the wick because of the magnet. So I'm supposed to put, it's supposed to leave a wick, something like this. Okay, so that's what you might just see tomorrow if price doesn't take out that high. But if price does push up, then we can see this will no longer be break of market structure. This will become liquidity. Okay, in the end, this is liquidity. Liquidity has been taken from these lows just as it was taken from these highs. So right now, if this other block holds and sends price downwards, then we can start seeking the liquidity here and here. Okay, so these areas are the areas where the money is on gold. Now, one, two, these are two areas where the money is. Another area where the money is one, two. So those are the levels I'm watching to see. Now, as you should know, the ones at the top are called our buy side liquidity, BSLs. Those are the buy side liquidities that price has to target, the major buy side liquidities. And this here is our sell side liquidity. So these are our levels, our major ones, the major ones that price are. These are the major ones that constitute our trading range. I don't know if you have heard of dealing range. Yeah, your daily dealing range. So these are the major levels that consist of our trading dealing range. So moving on to the 1 hour, I've stayed very long on this daily time frame for good. Let's talk about the 1 hour and the individual I'm waiting for to cover a class for Minato by name. Minato, if you are on the section, I don't know if Minato is on the session. Minato, if you have joined, please raise your hand. Your Google Meet should have a button that if you press, it will raise your hand. So look around your screen and raise your hand. Okay, I think that should be him. Okay, someone raised his hand. Okay, that should be him. Okay, thank God for your life. Oh. Thank God that you are here now. So I was going to just leave this alone, but since you're here now, I'm going to quickly cover the idea of how to trade with your FIB after I'm done with what I'm doing. So back to what we're doing. Now, if we look at gold from the 1 hour time frame, is super bullish. Like no two words about it. We're just pushing up and up and up. We have this higher low, so we could just keep pushing up like this. Although this doesn't look very fine for me, I would have wanted to see price push this much at the very least. Okay, it actually did that too. So it has completed the circle. Now, what I'm doing here, let me explain it for you. When price is moving, when price is moving, it does something like this, like this, like this. There is this notion that people use to calculate how far it will move. If you take your trend line, you can calculate the high to the low. Okay, Then you take that markup that you just made and you put it when price starts going down. Usually price works in ranges. Okay, so if this year is, if we put a price range, if the former movement is a 40, is it 40? Yeah, that 400. If the former movement price made is a 400 peak range, usually the next bearish movement is also going to be another 400 pip. Okay, nobody's telling you how price is going to move, but you just know that it has to move down. Maybe it can dance inside you, but the one thing we just know is that it has to move down before it can start going up. Okay, so it's just an idea that you can put into part of the things you make use of. So this has completed enough the same size of movement. So it's the same thing now. So we can see upper pricing and there's a possibility we'll see upper pricing. But like I said earlier on gold on the daily time frame, me, I'm more bearish than I'm bullish. Now, this is how we work with what I told you earlier. Now, already on the 1 hour, we have taken the liquidities at the highs here, but the buys, remember I tell you guys, whenever liquidity sweeps happen, or just whenever an inducement happen, you want price to tap into a fair value gap, or should I say liquidity zone. You want price to tap into a zone where there is liquidity, and currently up above this high, the area where there's liquidity is here. So what I need for tomorrow is that when price closes, price should come in here, and if it's merciful, I want it to also push in a little bit like this before coming downwards for me by tomorrow. This is my expectation for tomorrow, even though I know that you don't bring your expectations to the market. You just come to the market, and whatever the market shows you, you work with it. Okay? Now, that's my expectation for tomorrow. We have two more things to cover. My battery was at 76% when we started. It's at 51 now. Wow, this my battery is trying, like it's trying for me. Let's move. So for Minato, let me quickly tackle what you the question you asked me. How do you use your fib? So the idea is very simple. I'm looking for buys. If I want to buy this market, okay, I'm looking at gold now and I want to buy gold. Let's quickly assume that. Let's quickly assume. So now from here on, you don't know what has happened. Like if we go to the right hand side, you don't know anything that has happened. Like if you look at this piece of price action here, you can see that we have the low, the high, a higher low, a higher high. So that means we are expecting a new higher low to happen and then a higher high, right? Because price moves like this, like this, like this, like this, and like this. And right now, what we have is move one, move two, move three, move four. We're looking for move five, right? So what we do here is once you have one, two, three, four, you want to check where are the two most recent levels that just happened, the high and the lows, which one? Now, if I activate my highlighter, this one happened one. Let's increase the size of that again. This 20. Yeah, let's use 20. Let's highlight that with yellow. Let's work with yellow. Or should I do range? Let's do range. So this one happened first, this one happened second, this is third, and this is fourth. So we want to take the most recent one, which is this and this. Okay. So you want to go accordingly. So we're taking this one and this one. So you take your fib and you plot from here to here. Now, for those that learned earlier, you know this was not the method we use, but this is more simple. So now we take the two most recent high and low, and after we have done that, we are waiting for price to come back below the discount, or should I say, we're waiting for price to come between 0.5 and 0.75. That's what your class is playing, right? Yeah, this is your beginner stage. So we're waiting for price to come between in this place and this place. So as long as price comes in here and reacts, then we can enter a buy. Okay, that's fib trading 101. That's it. So I hope you understand. Then sorry, let's want to see if we can bring back the fib, but it's not letting me do that. So let's draw the fib again and let's see if that happens. So if we put in the fib here, let's see if price will come below that area. So in this case, you see we pushed up a little bit, so we'll just readjust this guy to fit that high now. Normally, sometimes you can move to the new higher low here, but for now, we are still watching. So you see now price has come below. It did not go below this one. We said it should not go below, and then it gave us this reaction here. So you can enter your buy here. Stop loss will be, let's adjust this. Stop loss will be just below the 0.75. That's what your class taught you. And you target 2:1 or 3:1 or 4:1. Me, I will just target 0 here. That's target number 1. If you shrink it, you can also target 0.5 and -1. Whichever one works for you, but I'll just target 0. And if we adjust a little bit, now you see we would have hit TP. Mind you, I didn't see any of these things when I was doing this thing. No. So you see, it's an exercise that I just did now, showing you how to use the fib without seeing what price was done. So we're going to quickly swipe and let's see if we can find anywhere where price is going down. Okay, let's work with this place here. Now I don't know if price is going to continue going down from here, but let's just work. You have lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. So quickly take our highlighter. You don't have to use your highlighter, just count it on your own. This is high to the low to the high to the low. The most recent areas are here and here, right? So we'll plot our fib from the here to here. We're doing what we're doing accordingly. And we're just watching to see if price will come back into this region here. Once it does, then we can sell. So let's see if price comes in there. So you see here, price comes in. JB, price comes in here. So we can sell here. I'm selling here. Stop loss is just going to be above 0.7. And like I said, you can target 0. But if it is not enough, feel free to always adjust until you have enough. So let's see what happens here. We almost chopped stop loss earlier, but price continues pushing down finally, and then enters a very strong consolidation. And after the consolidation, we finally still chopped our stop loss. So we gave Caesar what belongs to Caesar after everything. So yeah, as you can see, what I just showed you now is exactly what you will do on your live account and on your demo. And it will surely bring money if you apply it just the way I just showed you. It's very simple and it's very practical. That being said, I'm trying to run. So guys, don't be angry with me because people like Baron, we know that whenever I come for something like this, I'm not in a hurry. I just relax and I do my talks. So let's quickly dive into the one thing I wanted to talk about on today's session. I'm going to share the page that shows you guys the thing we announced, or should I say the new prop firm that I announced to you guys that I found. So I won't really say I found it myself, but I did find it myself. Yeah, I followed somebody on YouTube. There's someone I follow on YouTube that mentioned doing business with this company. And after he mentioned it, I've been waiting for him to give us feedback since that was like since last year. The guy never made any comeback to tell us, okay, this is what has happened. So due to that, I just died the matter. But eventually this year, I started purchasing live accounts, or should I say, sorry, challenge accounts that will pass phase 1, phase 2, and I'll get funded. You guys know now, you know the idea. So as I got into the hustle, looking for a challenge, something happened. And the something that happened was the fact that I made a purchase, or should I say, yeah, I have someone that processes getting me the Profem accounts. So I paid to the guy, and he told me that the prop firm he will be buying from me is Origin FX. So he told me I should check and give permission whether he should make payments. So I checked, and I made my research. I came to their website, I did a few research, and then that was when I noticed so many things. Then I went back to YouTube to make my search, and then I noticed it was the same firm that guy has been trading with. Now, these guys, they are quite costly. I'm not going to lie, their accounts are quite costly. Remember, if you go to Nostro, the one almost all of you in our community are using, 25 account on Nostro is sold for $13. Here is sold for double that price, more than double that price. It's $32 here. 50k 5k account on Nostro is sold for $22. Here is sold for 49. 100k account is sold for 68. Here you get it from 98. 25k is sold for 190 there. Okay, it's the same thing here, 196. So instead of buying 25k on Nostro, please come here and buy this one. Now, the reason I want you guys to push and get this particular firm is one reason and one reason only. This one, you get funded with live capital. This is not the one reason. I'll tell you the one reason. First of all, you guys are going to be giving live capital. So it's not like the other prop firms that you are trading demo accounts, that you are hustling to make deal with a demo, and then you know go still come meet up with the 10 days and then you go on that. You don't want that. So moving on, you want to understand that you'll be getting 90%, not 90% immediately. You'll be getting 80% until you have made a number of withdrawals. Then they will allow you to get 90% payouts. Now, the main reason why I want you guys to get this is this one: daily withdrawals. Now, majority of you guys have been sending me messages. You're like, oh, more, you want somewhere you can withdraw every single day, the way you trade your broker account. That the problem you have with these prop firms is like it's not like broker account. That your broker, if you finish trading for the day, you can withdraw the profits you have made. Now I'm presenting to you guys a prop firm that offers you real life capital, and is also a prop firm that you can withdraw every single day as long as you make profit. So it is a very good option that most of you guys don't want to mix out on. Okay, so if you have money to purchase an account, don't send me a DM. Please don't go and purchase it directly. Remember, I said we have a partnership with this company, and one of the requirements for us to get the giveaways that we are going to be giving out is that people make purchases using our link. As partners, our job is to promote the company, and that's what you see me doing. So please, if you're going to make a purchase from Origin FS, send me a DM. Send me a DM. Sure, don't buy any prop firm account without sending me a DM. Let me know you want to purchase a prop firm account from so company. I will always have link from these companies so that you can all use that as your own way of supporting us. Big Kokwano. It's not like if you don't do it that we're going to die, sha. But then again, I'm still begging. Assist your boy. So that being said, they also have a instant funding, but forget it. I don't even want to talk about it. Your heart will be broken if I show you the instant funding. Your heart will pieces. So you guys should try them out. I want to see if I can load up my Gmail. I want to show you guys the I want to show you guys the email I got from them, and I feel that email should explain more about the giveaway. So that those that I know some people that are here usually don't join our sessions. They join today just because of this. So I don't want to have to delay you. So let me show you guys what brought you here. So as you can see here, this I received this very morning, and it said they are excited to know that I've been invited to host a brand new giveaway with their company. And as you can see, they will be providing me with $5,000 challenge accounts, 3 of it, which will be giving away. And I have to go set it up by myself. I have to literally go set up the whole giveaway, set up the task that you need to do in order to be a part of the giveaway, and that's going to take a while. So I'm just going to work on that. When it's ready, I'll drop it in the group so that you guys can all take parts for it. Okay, take parts on it, and actually, hopefully, I pray some of you actually get the live account. Yeah, I seriously pray some of you get the live account. And I think I wanted to note something. Usually every time we do live session, what's that his name? Marvelous. Marvelous, every time you're telling us that your network is not good, your network is not good. Today now that we want to give away, your network is suddenly good. Wow, it's all right too. It's all right. Yeah, there is a recording. Recording will be uploaded to YouTube, and then the links will be dropped in the group for those that want to watch it. I think I also dropped the link on our Telegram for those of you that like watching from Telegram. But I know if I send it to WhatsApp, if you click it, it should just pop up and you just watch you're watching. So yeah, that's that for that. Please, if you have questions, I'm looking to answer questions. Okay, you think the network issues from Telegram? Yeah, yeah. I feel this. Yeah, we have a Telegram channel, Minato. I'll send the link so that you can join the Telegram channel. We have some videos that are there from last year, Seth, that you can watch if you want to. The This Google Meet, I've noticed that is lightweight when compared to Telegram. It's lightweight. It's not heavy on my system. It's not causing all those crashing issues we were noticing from last year. Although that crashing issues, I went to my engineer and they said it was the RAM. Out of the two RAMs that I had, the 8 gig RAM I have on the laptop said one of the 4 gig RAM got damaged. So now that Alaba have opened now, I'll have to get into the market and have them fix it. So we have a Godwin here, Akan Godwin. I'm sorry to say, sir, but I am trying to figure out who exactly you are in the army, and I'm not succeeding in my figuring it out. So feel free to let me know your name so that if you're someone that I know, I can recognize you. But that being said, Sha, I feel we have accomplished the goal for this very live session today. We have broken the market down. Victor, okay, okay, okay. Thank you for joining, sir. So we've done a market breakdown. I'm happy to have the numbers that we have. We have done a market breakdown. We've spoken about this prop firm and we've talked about the giveaway as well. Now, one more thing I want to hit on. As you guys know, our goal for this year is to just hustle. Abi? Shibi? That's what we said now. We hustle seriously. Our plan is to hustle in this year and make something out of our lives. Now, the one advice I want to give is while you are taking risks, apply proper calculations, okay? Don't get too relaxed. Don't be too relaxed. Don't get too comfortable and don't put yourself under too much pressure, okay? Pressure can mess you up seriously. It can seriously mess you up. I started a 50K account. I don't know if I'll show you guys. Let me see if I'll show you guys the 50K account. So I started trading this 50K account from Nostro. And when I started trading it, phase one, phase two went so well that I was very convinced I was going to get the live account. And I entered the phase two, but the phase three, sorry, it was supposed to be three phases. Third phase got messed up partways, or should I say halfway through. But that wasn't what spelled my doom. The problem I finally faced on everything was that I also had $100,000 challenge I was doing with another company. Please, it here. Please ignore this 5K account. Now play with the play. I've been playing with it since yesterday. You can see this one and this another play account, bro. Like I'm trying to get serious with these two accounts, but because of their size no bring me this serious. But okay, back to this. So I was literally this trade you see here, this one. Was it this one? I don't think it was. Yeah, it's this one. This trade you see here now. This trade that closed with $3,500. This trade was supposed to pass the challenge for me. Oh. Yeah, it was supposed to pass. Sorry, this the profit here. This $300 trade here was supposed to pass the challenge. It was already running and it was remaining $90 to hit TP before gold did what is known best for and spiked back to come and take me out on the trade. It was very painful, but that wasn't the reason that wasn't the thing that messed me up. What messed me up was the 100K account that I was trading. I took a number of trades that were supposed to close with very small losses, but for some reason they closed it with very big losses. So that 100K account automatically with roughly about ended its own day with roughly, let's say, around around 2,000, $4,000 loss. Was it 2,000? Yes, close to $4,000 or 3,000. Yes, close to $4,000 loss. So the moment that happened, to me, I was still very calm, but I didn't know that somewhere in my head space, I had blown over. You know, when you feel your head is still calm, but your head is not actually calm. They are fighting serious war inside your head, but you don't know because you are a calm guy, you are a cool G, you are still in control of your head, you know what you are doing, but you don't know that everywhere don't scatter like casala don't burst on your head inside your head, but it's you that don't know. So I immediately after that happened, I was like, okay, nah, I'm cool. Omo na till I come the next day. Come the next day, almighty Zubi that has been trading for so long and knows what he is doing. Omo, a whole me come dey trade rubbish. Let me show you this. This is the account here. So if you see my day one we lost $3,000. So it wasn't even up to 3,000, it was actually 2,800. But guy, I think the numbers played a mind game on me because I've not seen loss of 2,800 before. So I think that's what messed me up in my headspace, but I didn't notice it. Sorry, let me confirm something. Okay, they have changed it through. Me, I did not know now, so I just go to trade the account, go dey do say I'm all right, I still got this under control, I got it, I got this. I got this till the next day and I come notice I no really got anything no, because next day I flopped, like seriously flopped. Like you notice every single trade was a loss. There should be more of it, sef. Every single trade that you will not see the green you will see here is not even many. Loss. Only $81 profit. Next trade, the losses it was mighty. You know when they sing in your church, mighty yard and all. You are mighty yard and all, amen. That's what happened to me. So for the first time in my life that I traded and I'm just in a losing streak for literally it took me I think it was one whole week. That was all through last week. This account was last week. So all this happened throughout a week and the whole week, 5 straight trading days plus the Friday that passed. Losing streak was crazy. So yeah, in all things, as you are pushing, you want to get that funded account. Try as much as possible to eliminate the pressure. Okay, yeah, eliminate the pressure. If you eliminate the pressure, you'll be fine. You'll be okay. Currently, this account now, if you notice, after I lost this 50K account, I'm currently running another challenge. I have another challenge account with their same loss with that Origin FS. I'm doing the challenge now. I'm not going to say the account size, but I think you have guessed the account size already. If you looked at this chart, this one I open, I think you should be able to guess. Now, after I got that second account to take off the pressure, what I did was I purchased these two here. So if I take a trade on that one, and I take a loss, like maybe I lose small money there, I'll come here to come and blow off steam. I getting me? This is where I come to blow off steam. If I'm trading a demo account, I'm comfortable. So I'll just come here and blow off steam. This one is just $11, right? 17,000 naira. So I'll just come and I'll blow off my steam here. Show say at the para, at the verse, paying me, all this kind of thing. This is where I come and then pound. I can just blow just talk up about like one more, 2 more, most more. But we'll start then for this one. Um, so that be that should be all. As you are progressing to get from there, you are trying to one or two things. Maybe you the trade, you get out with the trade with. Just take it with pressure. Okay, no pressure yourself too much. You are doing a lot. Just you are doing with yourself that you're doing what you are doing. You get me? Yeah. It's the two you are doing. No mighty. If it's of it and trust the process. Okay, trust the process. Rome was not built in a day, but it can fall in one day. Understand that when it comes to failure, it can happen fast that you begin to ask yourself, how is it in me? You understand? Or but try as much as possible to take away the pressure. If you take out pressure, every other thing will sort themselves out. If you can just eliminate the pressure, eliminate that pressure that you're putting yourself under, every other thing will sort itself out. That being said, I want to appreciate everybody that is on these sessions. Baron, Baron is like one of our friends, and made as the Lord might have it. Let's say God helping me. Yeah, that's the best word. God helping me this year. Baron should receive a gift from TradeWise as best student of 2024 and probably best student of 2025 as well. So, marvelous. Your network no dey ever good, but I'm trusting God that it will get better. Chikwado and Victor, two of you are 2025 members. Though some of you have been, two of you have been with us since last year, but you weren't active with anything. You only started being serious this year. So this is the year. It's this year I would say, okay, it's this year you started. So yeah, this is when you woke up. So it's this year you started. And then one other person that is on the session, I want to recognize everybody. Minato, Chidera, aside to our manager himself. Um, Minato, it's nice to have you are joining and you attended late to trusting God that you will be more earlier next time. And I hope you understood what I explained about how to use the fib. If it's still confusing you, still let me know so that we can address it. If it's confusing you, please type it in the chat. If it is confusing you, still say it in the chat so that we can address it. But if you understand, if you have understood, let me know as well. So yeah, I'm waiting to hear from you. Did you understand? So I know what you are doing. You understand? Okay, that's good. Now that you said you understand, I'm expecting to see you use it tomorrow. Okay? I'm expecting that you will use it tomorrow and give me feedback. And give me feedback by that tomorrow. Try it out because some things will not become a part of your life until you use them. You guys should give me a minute. My laptop is not charging, so I need to touch the charger. Man, know whether I don't offend them. Okay, it has finally started charging. Okay, marvelous. So your problem has been MTN all this while. Wow. Well, welcome to finally you have found where your destiny. Sorry, your phone destiny is. This one is Glue and is what I use for only trading. Do I get cheaper data on MTN? See, let me give you an advice how to solve this your problem. The fastest way to solve your problem is one of two things. One is to close a sale, and one is to close a trade. Okay. Now, let's start with closing a sale. As you should already know, I made this course available so that you guys can actually push it. From January 1st, 2025, the course began moved from 50,000 naira that it always was to $50, which was the actual price. The price on our website is $100, so it's $50 currently. But some of you have already told your friends 50,000 naira, which was our former price. And I was like, okay, I want to allow you guys to still bring in those your friends. Now, the fastest way to get money for data is to go meet that your friend and let them know that, yo, this thing I told you that is 50,000 naira is going to be 83,000 naira soon. Take advantage of it now. Now that call to action would bring in another level of urgency in that person's life. And if that person is actually serious and if you push them well, they would eventually pay. When they pay 50,000 naira or they pay $50, you get your 10%. Remember, you get 10%, no, you get your 20%. So the person pays 80,000, you're getting 16,000. If the person pays 50K, you're getting 10,000. Like I said, I will always give out 20%. That's my way of saying thank you for recommending us. Okay? That's number one. Number two is closing a sale. You're currently managing roughly $600 in capital, right? You're trading a $10,000 account, but it comes with a 6% max drawdown. So that 6% max drawdown is $600. So we can safely assume that you are managing roughly $600. That's the one that is your money. The remaining is OFP numbers that you are not managing. Okay. So you still have $600. If you know what you are doing, pray for grace. I'm not saying you should rush your account, but take things slow, easy, and I'm trusting God that if He helps you and if you stick to doing the right thing, you should be able to get a payout from OFP. Okay, don't rush your accounts, but one good payout should sort your problem. Yeah, one payout of $100 will provide data money for more than 1 year. Okay, now with that data money, you can push for a lot more. With $100 in your hand, $100 drops in your account now. The number one thing I will tell you to do is to get another account from OFP with speed. Yeah, get maybe $10,000, everything maxed out so that it comes with 10% max drawdown, and you can withdraw if you just have 4 winning trades in a month. Sweet deal. Or you head into Nostru with full speed. I think that's even the cheapest option. You head to Nostru, get yourself that $2,500 account from Nostru. You can purchase like 5 of it and you spend just $50 of what you have. So if you jam the discount when it's happening, you can purchase 10 with $60, and your $100 will still have 40. That one will still cover sub for like another 3-4 months. Yeah. So data should be the least of anybody's concern here. You will never, no matter how broke I get in this life, I don't think I will ever find myself complaining of data. I'm not saying there wasn't a time when I used to complain, but right now I trust God that even if I go broke, like if everything go, I will never ever complain for data. The money for data will always be available. That being said, I think I've taught you people something in marketing today. How you present yourself is how people will perceive you. If you are learning Forex currently and you are keeping it hidden, you want people to see it only when you have succeeded. See, bro, you are lying to yourself. The fastest way to make money is to make waves. So what you are going to do is when you are learning, always put it on your status. Let people know that this is what you just started, so that tomorrow when you start succeeding, they have been following your journey, seeing how you have been growing because you have been keeping them updated on your journey. So that tomorrow when people see you succeed, it's a lot easier for them to approach you. They will not approach you because you suddenly made wealth. They will approach you because they have studied you over time and they have seen how you have grown. They have seen how you have progressed, how you have actually become this very successful trader that you are. So they will resonate with you because they have actually followed your journey. Okay, then you can now take advantage of that resonance that you guys will share. That connection will bring about trust, such that if that person comes, you easily charge them. I can tell you guys that when my course was still 20,000 naira, when it was still 20,000 naira, there was someone that has been following me and resonated with me so strongly that when the man came to chat me up, he was like, how much? Tell me how much. I was like, sir, the cost is $150. I was like, oh, that's crazy. give me your USDT, your USDT wallet address. I said the wallet address. He didn't make any payment, and it was 2 days, 3 days, and I was like, now all these scammers. And then my spirit was like, chat him up. I chatted him up, and I was like, I didn't hear from you, sir. He said, sorry, I've been busy. He said, don't worry, I'll do it today. I'll do it today. And before that day ran out, I got the payment of $150. So you can make things work if you can put your life out there and be ready to endure the shame even when everybody's insulting you. Me, I don't chop my own fair share of insults. So I think you self go need color your share if you really want to succeed. But then again, as we usually do, this is all I have to say for today. Oh. I want to pray for you guys so that you can all go and rest. It's already after 11. We have used up our time. Our time for our session is 1 hour every evening. And God helping me before this year run out, we might be able to shift the time from 10 p.m. to 9 p.m. Then once you're doing it from 9 p.m., we might be able to stay a lot longer if we want to, or just if we need to. Yeah. That being said, let us pray in Jesus' name. Our Father, we thank you for this very evening. Thank you, Lord, for today was a wonderful day. The trades that we took today all went in our direction. And I don't know about others, but for me, every single trade I took went in the direction that I analyzed. But in as much as it all hit my stop loss before going in my direction, I'm very grateful that you have brought me to the stage where I can clearly foretell or see what is going to happen even before it happens. We know that the spirit, the power for foresight comes from you and from you alone. And so for that, we are grateful. Father, we are grateful for we know that you have equipped us with a skill that would eventually become a blessing. We are grateful for we can see the greatness even before it comes close to us. And Father, we pray over the week that we have already found ourselves in. Father, that even as we anticipate this great future, that you bless the present, that this very present time and season that we have found ourselves in, let favor be a major part of it. Let in all that we do, that your spirit goes ahead of us. Father, that you we speak for us in every areas of life. You will stand up and stand in for us. Father, whatever we seek, we would find. Father, the handworks that we are doing in our business places, we will find favor and we will find success. For in Jesus' most wonderful name we have prayed. Amen. Okay, that being said, thank you all for joining the session. And like I always say, I still remain your mentor, Nzubich Crazy. You're kind. Am I kind? I think I'm kind. You're young, wonderful mentor. See you guys next week and have a great week.